Dedicated to the grind and dedicated to you. That's why we do what we do. This is Power Grind Boxing. Oh my goodness. Kell Brook chooses Terence Crawford to defeat Errol Spence Jr. Man, it's going down July 29th, 2023, Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Man, I'm telling you, we're going to witness a fight like no other. Now, I saw online Kell Brook, they did an interview with him, right? And Kell Brook, he says that Errol Spence Jr. is a good fighter, but he is not like Crawford. Crawford is something special because Crawford has the ability to adjust and adapt at a quicker rate than Errol Spence Jr. Now, Kell Brook, he lost to Terence Crawford and he lost to Errol Spence Jr. So who of all people would know how the fight is going to go, or how he think it's going to go more than this guy? Now, during the press conference between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford said, hey, look at what I did to XY fighter. And then they was talking about Kell Brook. And then Errol Spence said, yo, I broke him. Oh man, that was funny, man. So basically, Terence Crawford, he used Kell Brook as an example, saying, look at what you did to Kell Brook and look at what I did to Kell Brook. And Errol Spence Jr. said, well, I broke the face of Kell Brook, and he was already damaged by the time you fought him. And then, of course, they was arguing back and forth or whatever. And then, because Crawford was justifying why he feel that, he did better against Kell Brook. And then Errol Spence Jr. is like, hey, well, if you going to talk about Kell Brook like that, then what are you going to say about me? So am I broke? Am I a broken fighter that you fighting me right? That was just funny. Like, look, listen, man. The press conferences between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford, they are some of the best press conferences of this fighting era, because they fussing back and forth, but they not calling each other's name. They not like going over the top and being just completely disgusting and disrespectful. You got what I'm saying? But they, you can tell that it's tension. You can tell that it's competitive, but they not doing the most. And man, I'm telling you, man, I appreciate the fact that they not doing the most. You got what I'm saying? Because there are too many times where these fighters, sometimes they get so locked in to each other and they so focused on being so mean to each other that it seems as if it drifts from boxing. It's like they taking it to the streets. And in the streets, people really rolling around with these blicks and doing all kind of crazy. You understand? So I am so happy about the press conferences between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Bud Crawford. They just been the best press conferences so far. You got what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's excitement. It's people fussing back and forth. They are more talkative than we've ever seen them. Look, Bud and Spence, they are more talkative during those press conferences than we've ever seen them ever. You got what I'm saying? But anyway, Kell Brook, the point of this video was, Kell Brook says that Terence Crawford will defeat Errol Spence. Do you believe that Terence Crawford will defeat Errol Spence? And if so, how do you think he's going to do it? Do you think that Errol Spence Jr. is going to defeat Terence Crawford? If so, how do you think he's going to do it? I'm telling you, one of the things that Errol Spence said is that this is going to be a war of attrition. So these guys, they need to be in 20-round shape. You got me? They need to be in 20-round shape, because Errol Spence already said, look, when the bell ring, I'm stepping. Now, that works in the favor of Errol Spence. I don't believe that Terence Crawford is going to just be stepping. I think that he's going to use his speed. I think he's going to use his agility. I think he's going to use his ring IQ to box Errol Spence. I think that Errol Spence Jr. is going to work behind that jab. He's going to try to get in close so he can dig to Terence Crawford's body. Now, we've already seen Mean Machine drop Terence Crawford. We've seen Yorkis Gamboa hurt Terence Crawford. You got what I'm saying? So we've seen him hurt. Now, we also saw Dennis Ugas. We saw him hurt Errol Spence. So this is definitely going to be a great fight. I cannot wait. July 29th, 2023 is going down. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. I hope that you do not stream this fight. I hope that you pay for this fight, go to a bar and pay your money, get together with your friends and buy a pay-per-view. I'm just saying, man, this is going to be I think it's going to be like $84.99. I'm saying, I think you should buy it because right now, pay-per-view is failing. These boxers are struggling and nobody cares, but they want the best fights. They're like, oh yeah, I want the best fight and the best. For over 4 years, people have been talking about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fighting. And now they get ready to fight, and guess what? People may not even buy it. Like, why? Where are those people at that was saying, oh, I want to fight, and then they're going to be the ones who trying to, it gets on my nerves. You got what I'm saying? It really gets on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, come on, man. We got to support these guys. You know what I'm saying? I done bought both of their shirts. You know what I'm saying? I done bought my Bud Aquaman shirt. Now I bought my Aquaman shirt, but it ain't arrived yet. I bought my Spence shirt and then it came faster. So it's just ridiculous how they just taking the people who are handling that business, man. They need to hurry up and send my shirt because I want to put these shirts in a frame. That's what I want to do. I want to put these shirts in a frame because I think this is the biggest fight of this era. And man, I tell you, so there's so many people who are going against Errol Spence right now. Man, it must really suck that. I remember when Sugar Ray Leonard, he chose Mikey Garcia over Errol Spence to win when they were about to fight. Now, if you don't know, Sugar Ray Leonard is a favorite of Errol Spence. Like, one of his favorite people is Sugar Ray Leonard. So it must really hurt to be a champion and to see a fighter that you view as like a hero, a boxing hero. And you're looking up to this fighter and you're like, man, I really like the way this fighter fights. I like how he carries himself. And then, you do everything right. You become an Olympian and you win and you do so many good things, right? And the person you believed in so much don't believe in you. Man, that must be a hurtful feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm certain that Errol Spence would never say that, but I'm telling you, man, it must be a hurtful feeling, man, that to see your boxing hero and your boxing hero choosing some other person over you and then won't even give you no reason. Because the reason Sugar Ray Leonard gave for Mikey Garcia defeating Errol Spence was because he's Mikey. And then we saw Errol Spence outbox Mikey Garcia when everyone was saying that, oh, Errol Spence he flat-footed. He can't outbox Mikey Garcia. He's going to lose. And so he's just going to be a bully. And then what did he do? He outboxed Mikey Garcia. To this day, Team Garcia, they still feel a little salty about that defeat. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, like I said, though, it must be really hurtful to see one of your boxing heroes never have your back. Just never. And Sugar Ray Leonard I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know why what Errol Spence has done to make people not like him. But there are people who they just don't be liking Errol Spence, man. I'd be like, dog. But anyway, as it applies to different fight assessments, people were choosing Mikey Garcia over Errol Spence. And then Errol Spence outboxed him. They said he couldn't do it. They said he couldn't outbox him. So then he outboxed him. So now a lot of people are choosing Terence Crawford over Errol Spence. So now I wonder if Errol Spence will prove those doubters wrong. You got what I'm saying? Who knows? Only time will tell. It's going down July 29th, 2023, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. I bought my pay-per-view already. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got the money right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit the go button. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I'm very excited about this fight. That's why I had to jump on and talk about it. But like I said, with Errol Spence, man, it must really hurt, man, for people to just not care about you. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's just something to see right there. It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, shouts out to Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Because I'm telling you, July 29th is definitely going down. T-Mobile Arena. I'm definitely very excited about this bout. And I'm saying this is Power Grind Boxing courtesy of Power Grind Sports, reminding you to stay on the grind. Peace.